So my first stop is a pedicure at this place. We'll see how they do. I called before I came and she said it's like $32 for a pedicure. So I hope it's something special with it, but we'll see. Happy feet, happy feet. Woo. Okay, I don't need to see all of that. So it wasn't anything spectacular. So I paid for basically customer service. I literally walked in and sat down in the chair to start getting my pedicure. Because when I called, I got a God-given gut feeling from God. And it was just like, call them now because you don't know how far away you're going to be. So literally when I called to see how much they were, she said, okay, your appointment is this time and we expect you in 15 minutes. So she called 15 minutes later. Like, are you coming in? Are you coming in? I'm like, yeah, I'm on my way. I'm parking the car right now. So it was an awesome experience, but I felt like it was so fast. And I don't know, but I feel like I really needed it. They had plastic everywhere. As soon as I walked in, or as soon as anyone walked in, they made you wash your hands. It was a good experience. Everybody had their mask on. It was quiet. It wasn't no ratchetness or anything. So I'm feeling pretty nice right now. So I pulled out my Lysol and everything. I don't know if you old school like me, but I don't like to sit on my bed with my street clothes and whatnot. So everything looks okay here. I'm pretty fine with everything as far as like what's going on. I am in Connecticut. What else? Check-in. Oh my goodness, I'm in my room now. Check-in was the worst. This was the worst check-in I ever had anywhere. I'm a world traveler. And not the worst, but I just didn't like their check-in process. Basically, you know how when you have your card and you have to, like they leave like the, what's the thing, the deposit or something, and the incidentals on the card. So they said it was $50 per night per incidental. So yes, I gave them the card, swiped it, and it came up like 400 something. I'm like, what? So she was like, yeah, because it wasn't charged when I booked everything online. And I'm like, that is, it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense to me. If I'm booking something online, I want to see and have everything booked online. There's no purpose for me to figure out charges and everything while I'm standing there at the line. And you know, the couponer in me is like, okay, let me see all these dollars and cents and make sure they make sense. So it all made sense or whatever. So I'm like, okay, right, whatever. But thank goodness, through my points and rewards, you know, collecting everything, one night was free, the other nights was discounted. So it did work out to a lower rate and a lower price. I had to hook up. So, that's about it. I'm about to start enjoying my stay. And enjoying, I mean relaxing and editing some videos, checking out their pool, the jacuzzi, the fitness center, the works. I got a pedicure already. And that's about it. for probably tonight. I'm too old for all of this. And we in a pandemic. So I just needed to get out of my house. And I had to get out of the four walls that I see every day. And right now I'm having that sense of relief. Oof. Alright, so this is my first time staying at a Hyatt brand hotel. And this is my room. And they have waters, which it says there's a fee on it. This artwork is cute. Actually, the street light. They have glass mugs here, microwave. The remote is in plastic. Let me see. I was trying to see if the TV screen had fingerprints on it, but it doesn't. They do have a mini fridge, storage. My group view is not so great, but here's the rest of the room. They do have a heating and air unit, the bed. It's nice, clean, basic. They have a digital thermostat. Alright, and here's closet space. No comforters here, so if I get cold, I gotta call the front desk. And bathroom. Nice, nice, nice. Towels. Hey! Okay, pretty basic. It's nothing spectacular. But I just had to get out. Like I told y'all, I needed to go. So breakfast was interesting. I guess of course with COVID and all, it was pick your own. So this time somebody was available to give out different items. It was hard-boiled eggs, yogurt, orange juice in a cup. They do have oatmeal. What else is there? It's crazy because on the website it shows all this wonderful breakfast, but because of COVID, this is what things have come to. But also, before I came, so I think it changes this week, they said basically it was grabbing go baskets or bags. So this time it's a little better to be able to pick what I want. So that's cool. Sherwood State Park Beach. Whoo child. So I'm in Wadsworth State Park, which has this grand waterfall that I am walking to. The plus size me is like, oh heck no. But the adventurous side is like, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. And plus I'm getting my step count in today. So this trail they said is a mile 0.25 hike till I reach the waterfall. So I have my water with me, I have my camera, I have a little bit of everything with me. in the event anything happens. It's early morning, so if I get lost, I have some time to get found and all those great things. But here in Connecticut, still enjoying. Y'all, for real, I just came out a little hole and then I see the sunlight and all this grass. Right now, I'm just waiting for the rescue vehicle from like Naked and Afraid. I swear I ain't naked, but I just feel like I accomplished so much. Now I gotta hike my behind 2 miles back to the trail. When I got here and found out that it's a parking lot closer to the trail. So if you want to find the parking closer to the trail, I don't know which way it's marked, but you can do that. But now I gotta take my simple self back 2 miles. So, but if you are coming from out of state, you have to pay for parking. If you don't pay for parking, it's $75 violation, but it's better just go ahead and pay for parking if you're out of state, even on the weekday. So I will send the email to the state because on the website it didn't specify. So I'm gonna start my way back. So there are a few perks along with COVID limits. So I'm in the swimming area and it's just me. Oh, this is beautiful. So beautiful. Yes, honey. But the pool is small though, so if there were other people in here, it'd be like tight. It goes up to 5 feet and I think 15 inches. I'm 5'8", so this is the end of the pool. And I'm standing on my feet. So it comes, let me, chest length? I don't know. I got 5 minutes left in the pool. Well, jacuzzi pool area. So it's 45-minute intervals. And I was trying to be slick. So I picked the last time slot, which is 7 to 7:45. The pool closes at 8. So what happens with that last 15 minutes? Right. What else? I had to call the front desk to get keyed in to the pool area because to get access you have to have signed up, of course. So they called someone to let someone from the staff to let me into the pool. And then I just did a few minutes in the pool, did my laps and everything. And now I was going into the jacuzzi. I put the timer on, but the jacuzzi didn't start bubbling. So none of the phones in the pool area work. So since I have my phone in my protective water case, I called to the front desk. I called the front desk and was like, is the jacuzzi working? She said, yes. I said, well, I turned the timer on and it's not working. She said, okay, I'll send somebody over. So somebody came over in less than a minute to turn the bubbles on in the jacuzzi, the jets. Yes, I know what they're called. And I probably have like 3 minutes left in the jacuzzi, then I'm gonna head back because tonight is versus Brandy versus Monica. Oh my gosh, by the time you're watching this, let me know whose team you was on. But I'm sorry I had this debate with the friends and co-worker. To me, musically wise, it is hands down Monica, because Monica had so many comebacks, and then Brandy did a lot of time with acting. Brandy's music lineup along with her acting lineup is amazing. You remember she did Cinderella with Whitney Houston, she did Thea, she did Moesha, of course. So she got all the shows. If this was a Versus TV, then she might have something on Monica, but this is Versus, is all about music. So this is for Monica. I'm all team Monica. All right, I'm gonna enjoy the last few minutes here in the jacuzzi. Bye.